Now, from the home of the 2023 U.S. Open, EA Sports welcomes you to the Los Angeles Country Club in our continuing coverage of the world of golf. With Frank Navalo by my side, I'm Rich Lerner. Frank, as weekend golfers know, there's always part of your game that you're focused on. So I'll ask the question, what are you going to be looking at here today?
Tee to green, Rich. I know people always say putting's important. I'm not going to say it's overrated, but tee to green. If you want to play good golf day in, day out, fairways greens, that's the secret.
This one starting up that left side. So no fairway to start, but no reason to panic either, Frank.
Oh, no pitches on the scorecard, Rich. Just see what he can do on the hole.
Wow, what a nice way to start the day, Frank.
Straight out of the gate, and the barn door is officially open.
So an early test here at the outset, a long look for eagle at number 1. Yeah, that's really well done. From that distance, you'll take it every time. 5 feet now for birdie. Okay, a well-played opening hole here on the green in 2, and then a 2-putt birdie to start 1 under. The second is a tough par 4 measuring out at 497 yards. Bunkers serve as obstacles left and right off the tee, but this hole's all about the second shot, as players will likely be faced with a long approach over the barranca. That one gonna be in great shape. So following the birdie at 1, a solid drive here at the second. To where the hole is cut, just about 190 yards, Frank. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. Well, Frank, this is a case where a par is going to feel like an eagle if he's able to get this done.
If he can just make it, just make this putt, then just like run to the next tee.
Okay, so unable to capitalize on the fast start, he's going to give one right back here at 2 and drop to even par. The third is another par 4, this one a bit shorter at 419 yards. You'll want to get familiar with the hole location prior to teeing off. Left side hole locations should dictate a drive up the right side of the fairway, and vice versa. Up at the putting surface, 3 front bunkers protect this molar-shaped green. Good shot coming off bogey at the second. That's going to be in the fairway. A little over 80 yards here as he gets set for his second. Mishit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
And that is going to be tough in there. That is into the heavy stuff. Yeah, that's a good putt right there. You hate to be sweating those for bogey, but it will indeed be just the one drop shot. We come now to our first par 3 of the round. It is the downhill 228-yard fourth. The biggest issues to contend with here: greenside bunkers both left and right, as well as a difficult runoff area over the back, making par a challenge when tee shots miss the mark. That one was running so hot. Ten-foot putt left. Got that up too high, and it didn't want to come back. So he will finish that one off, and maybe a roll of the eyes there as well. It's a bogey 4 here at number 4. The fifth is a par 4 at 480 yards. This hole bends ever so slightly to the right as it runs parallel to Sunset Boulevard and features an expanded landing area since the most recent redesign. 2 front bunkers protect a green that's been restored to its original Thomas and Bell configuration. Solid, a good drive in the fairway.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
And this is not the place to be. It's a really tough side hill putt. He's got to push it out to the right and then just let it drift back to the hole.
Oh, no. Just appeared to be befuddled by the break there. So that'll be a par. No damage done as he'll stay at +2. It's believed that just about every great course in the world features one par 4 under 350 yards, allowing for multiple playing options. On the North Course, it's this one, the 6th. This hole checks in at just 325 yards and is one of the great risk-reward holes on this course. Long hitters can have a go at the green, but doing so brings in all manner of obstacles that are avoided when playing for position off the tee. Ooh, and that is going to wind up missing the target by a good margin, and that will be no bargain in there. Just 5 feet left. Okay, good up and down out of the thick stuff, and that is in for par. Turning south, we come to as long a par 3 as you're going to find in major championship golf. The 7th hole here checking in at a full 284 yards, all you want. Oak trees lining this secluded section of the golf course, and players will have the option of landing their tee shots shy of the green on the short grass and running them onto the putting surface. This is a tough test. And he might have been trying to land that over the flag and spin it back, but that just carried much too far.
Woo, Nelly. Whizzes past the hole. A difficult putt coming now.
Nope. Okay, so a drop shot here at 7 as he's in with a bogey 4. The second of the par 5s on the course is this one, the 547-yard 8th hole. This is another of the great risk-reward holes on the course. A well-struck drive should have a reasonable chance to reach this green in 2. But beware of the barranca left, and bear in mind that this green is on the smallish side, so long approaches will need to be precise. That will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. That would have been a good one to convert on. Instead, that'll be left for birdie. So now eyeing this one for birdie. Oh, didn't see that coming. Well, just when you thought getting on in two might help jumpstart this round, turns into a three-putt and just a par. The final hole of the front side of the North Course at the Los Angeles Country Club is a par 3 at 171 yards. A good football field shorter than the 7th. Bunkers short, left and right protect a narrow green featuring a number of dramatic contour changes. A very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green. Now this for birdie.
And a really tricky look here. Tough side hill putt. He's got to push it out to the right and just let it drift its way back to the hole.
No, I think he knew it right when it left the putter face. Didn't get that far enough out to the right. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that's going to mean this is a 3 over 38 here on this front side. The back 9 here on the North Course begins with the 374-yard par 4 10th. What this hole lacks in length, it makes up for in bite, as a total of 7 bunkers are placed at strategic locations, swallowing up any errant shots. A good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. So from right around 80 yards or so, this is second. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. Yeah, that one came out hot, tough to judge sometimes, coming out of the sand, and that winds up well beyond the flag. Oh, how about that for a par putt? That'll bring a smile to the face. Very well done. This is one of the most beautiful holes on the course, the par 3 and 11. If you thought the 7th was long, try this one on for size. This hole's given length on the scorecard, 290 yards. Carrying those 2 front bunkers is a must. Getting the ball to stop, sometimes that can be another matter entirely. And I think that may have surprised him. That carried much further than he anticipated. That's going to scoot a foot or 2 by.
just a little sloppy right now. No other way to say it. Another bogey and 4 over for the day.
The 12th is a dogleg left, par 4 at a manageable 380 yards. Most players should be left with a short iron in with their second, but as with the 11th, 2 jagged front bunkers provide a problem to be avoided and can sometimes wreak havoc with depth perception.
Quite obviously off the tree and into the rough.
Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yes, 135 yards left to the flag. And the pin, it's in the front portion of the green.
Nah, just caught it fat out of the rough. Never had a chance of reaching, and now it is time to regroup and try to escape with a par. And that's where you just have to take your medicine. That's on to the green, but it leaves a lengthy putt coming up. Yep, good work there to make sure things don't get worse, but as it is, it's a double bogey. The 13th is a long par 4, checking in at a full 507 yards. This is another picturesque hole with vistas of Bel Air and Benedict Canyon. Most players will want to steer their tee shots to the left to get a better view of the putting surface. Up at the green, a deceptive tilt left to right means that approaches that miss left can lead to a very difficult up and down.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing, don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
Oh, that's not going to be good. Yeah, good work there around the greens. An excellent save after the poor second shot. The 14th is the last of the par 5s here on the North Course, and it is also the longest, measuring at 623 yards. Players will need to avoid a section of 3 right-side bunkers off the tee, and bunkers once again become an issue up near the green with a large front bunker to carry, as well as smaller bunkers left and right. So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got to weigh a little bit on that tee ball. Had half the equation on that shot. The distance, not quite the accuracy. Missed it. Hair to the right.
Yeah, not quite a foul ball. Kept it in the ballpark, and well, let's see how good you can chip.
This for birdie now at 14.
And he's had trouble all round long reading these greens, and this is another putt with a pretty good curve to it.
Nope, didn't get that out there far enough, and it winds up sliding by to the right. So that's in for his par, so remain at +6 for his round. Part of the great design here at the Los Angeles Country Club is the variety of challenges golfers are faced with. Here we follow the longest hole on the course with the shortest, the 124-yard par 3 15. Players, of course, will note the bunkers that ring a good 70 to 80% of the green, but the most distinctive feature is the bump in the middle of the green that must be factored in when deciding where to land that tee shot. Okay, safely aboard. Substantial movement on this putt right to left, and it's from distance, so this one not just about speed, but line as well. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Yes. Hey, 2 putts from where he started is a really good result, and he'll walk away with his 3. The final 3-hole stretch of long par 4s begins here with a 542-yard 16. This hole was renovated to more closely resemble its original design, and its fairway connects to the 10th in a nod to the old course at St. Andrews. Multiple bunkers are in play off the tee, with 2 more up near the large green. And that will do just fine.
Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Well, Iona's had a good look. Now this for birdie.
Well, for a long putt like this, there's really not a whole lot to it. I think you'll fancy his chances at this one.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. So he's able to finish that off without issue. It's par, and it'll keep him at 6 over. Now to the 17th, a toughie at 520 yards. Look out from the tee, and bunkers will comprise a lot of what you see. But this really is a standout hole with beautiful sycamore trees providing an alluring backdrop. Up near the green, a series of 4 bunkers protect the front and left sides of the green, including one that's the closest thing of the course to a pot bunker.
In this game, it pays to have a convenient memory. Anything in the past, forget it. Just keep hitting shots like that. Well done.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No, no chance.
Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. The closing hole here on the North Course at the Los Angeles Country Club is a stern test at 492 yards. Bunkers must be navigated off the tee before setting up an approach that shows off the stately clubhouse beyond this 18th green. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. So maybe a nice way to finish up with a good approach here to the 18th and a good chance for birdie. Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. Okay, so that will wind up a par at the last. And that means this will be a round of 76. Frank, you know what, I think about it. What is it we actually do? And it occurred to me at one point, I sit around most of the afternoon and say things like, let's go to 4, not a 9, over to 17. I am really a glorified bingo announcer, and I'm wondering if you'll come visit me at the Sunrise Senior Center down in South Florida in about 4 years when I'm calling games down there.
Yeah, and I was going to be a neuroscientist as well.